Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Michaela Mouse is here. Redeemed hydrate. Alright, we take a drink. And we sit up straight and crack our necks and backs. Because yeah, I have been sitting here quite a while. How's it going? Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Are you one of the ones way back in the day? We were talking about on stream last week. We were talking about the old uh egg ender pearl thing, and I couldn't remember who all was involved with that. Anyway, hi, welcome on in. At the moment, there is nobody else in the world. I am the only person here. Lee is not going to be joining us tonight. She's got some stuff going on with kiddos, and then Scribs just messaged me saying that she was going to be a little bit late. So, how much chaos can we cause before she logs in? That is the question. Alright, need to grab my stuff. I don't probably need... Why do I have 2 diamond axes? I must have forgotten that I made one at one point. Food. I need food. Right, alright, there we go. So, yeah. Remember the EFOs from last week, and don't really know what to do by myself in this world. It's very strange. I also feel like I can't hear the world at all. There we go. So I have 2 possible projects tonight, assuming that Scribs doesn't come on and have some sort of shenanigans for us. I can either work with the villagers and get an iron farm going, which we do kind of need, or alternatively, I can make a cobblestone generator, which sounds a lot more fun to me just because it's not involving the villagers. And I removed that impromptu, what do you call it, mob farm that I had out here, and I think I might make a cobblestone generator out here instead, in which case we need to expand this platform because this is no good. So let's grab, what did I use out there? Did I use spruce or oak? Alright, let's grab a bunch of spruce. Use up a bunch of the spruce. Scribs or Lee will be happy about that. Make a bunch of planks. No, make a bunch of slabs. Boom. I am feeling most of the way better. Still got a little bit of a cough, so apologies if I have to mute up a lot tonight. Hopefully we'll get through this, but let's just start by coming out here and expanding this out. Give us maybe a, what do we got here? At least a 3-way wide, maybe longer than that, or wider than that rather. I'm trying to remember. I don't have the crafting menu thing on this one. Let's go to a bench. What do we got here? Okay. Cobblestone. You make with dirt, but dirt cannot be crafted with cobblestone. Can you... Gravel can be crafted that way, but that doesn't help us get more dirt. Yeah, we just need more dirt. That is the thing. I mean, that's Skyblock for you, right? You always need more dirt. Oh my gosh. What the heck? I forgot. Okay. That was close. That could have been real bad. That could have been real bad. Okay, so we've got this, which will teleport us to the roof because the special traders keep spawning up here. Gotta remember not to jump on that as I'm running, because I very easily could have just flown out into the void there. And that would have been quite bad. We've also got the one down here. It goes down to this one. Oh, hey! Hey, you! Scripps would be happy to see you here. No, Lee would be. Well, probably both of them. Oh, no chicken. Well, okay. Enjoy your life down here. There's supposed to be more things like you. Like, we built this platform down here with the idea that it was low enough in the world that we could start getting passive spawns. I was really hoping to get, like, some pigs and stuff. Maybe even rabbits or something, but nothing so far. Just don't know. Maybe it's not big enough. It's not the right. Oh, it says overworld. Where's the? Yeah, it says plains, so it's not like it's void territory or something. I don't know. Only ever really done Skyblock once successfully, and it was a while ago. Alright. Don't jump. I almost feel like I need to put like a head bunker on there or something. Keep myself from jumping. Because that was terrifying. I would like to put this out here because I want it to be automatic. I would like to be able to just turn it on and walk away. And I would like to be able to do that without it being super loud and obnoxious. So I think maybe we'll put it out here. Actually, I'm probably gonna have to look up a tutorial for this. It's been a while since I built one. The redstone, at least. The base area I can probably put together pretty easily, but the redstone is always a little tricky. Oh, and I actually don't know if we have TNT duping enabled on this server. That could be another issue. Because we certainly don't have enough sand to be able to craft TNT often. That might be something I need to look up. I think I'm gonna look that up real quick. Probably would be smart to have the whatchamacallit, the console open while we stream. Any hoozle. Do. Oh, look, there's a Scrubs. I should make a group. Great group. What are we tonight? We are Leeless. Okay, overview. No, config. Server properties? Is that where it is? Allow light, no. Seeing that particular thing. So it's probably in files. We need to go into config. And then go to... Oh, there's so many things. Nope, it's not there either. Well, maybe we'll try it, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Oh, I'm also seeing I have a incorrect browser source for my sound alerts thing. Sound alerts may not work tonight. I noticed I didn't hear them earlier, but I thought it was just because I hadn't opened the window up. Hello, Scribs.
Hello.
How are you?
Tired.
Yeah, you've had a long couple of days.
Uh-huh.
Are you surviving?
Yeah, it's just, a lot going on right now with kitchen renovation and then a long day yesterday with trying to find sand for the chicken pen.
That was quite the dramatic quest.
Gosh. I thought it would take like maybe, 45 minutes tops, including the time to drive into town.
Not so much?
No. Took me 2.5 hours.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because I couldn't find the type of sand that I needed at one store. They didn't have it in stock. So then I drove all the way across town to another store, and they finally had that in stock. But still.
That's good.
Yes. And then today I spent all the time swapping out. Like, I got the chickens out of the pen, put them in our dog kennel, and put them under the tree. And they were very happy because they could stick their head out between the bars and get bugs and grass. So they were happy chickens.
Hi, Welder.
But I completely like hosed out the entire pen, let that dry, everything, put sand into it. It was just, yeah, it was a lot.
Ah, the dramas of chicken life.
Yes. But
So
they seem to be enjoying it, but
my tentative plan for tonight is to make a TNT working the word I'm looking for is cobblestone generator.
oh, nice.
I
Okay.
am not entirely sure how to do that.
Ah,
So I will probably have to look up a tutorial, which is always fun to do on stream. Redstone on stream is always, you know, just brilliant choice.
you know what? Better you than me though, because at least you know semi sort of how it should work. Whereas I would just be like, "Huh, that's not working. I don't have any clue on how to troubleshoot why."
I got on edge a little bit before we were ready to start streaming tonight. I am working on my... Oh, look, I'm special. I have placed 10,000 blocks.
Wow.
I am repaving my entire industrial district with a patterned floor.
Huh.
So that's been fun.
And you decided to do that like 2-3 weeks before season ends. Why?
Because I didn't have any other really big projects to work on.
Okay.
And it's a thing I've been meaning to do for a while, just because I think it'll look nice, but yeah. I keep forgetting I don't have free cam on this server. Welder says, stupid Twitch notifications got turned off or something. I didn't see the, hey, Red's on, stop by and watch her die thingy. Your confidence is very, very comforting. So, alternatively to working on a project with a capital P, we could figure out how to do something that will make Lee absolutely baffled when she logs in.
I like that too.
More like hopes and dreams, says Wilder. But I don't really know what that would be.
I don't either.
It is relatively easy to baffle Lee.
Yes,
but
this is true.
But I don't really know. My original thought was, ooh, what if we turn this whole thing into one giant island instead of like the little like floating out bits, made everything connected. And then I'm like, that's a lot of dirt, and we do not have that.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could, in theory, we could do it all in wood, but I don't think that would look very nice. Leave a sign saying Mumba was here.
I mean, that should definitely happen.
Yeah, there's no reason not to do that.
Maybe we should build a giant floating sign that says Mumba was here.
Of the two of us, you're the one who has the experience with making giant floating signs.
Am I?
Yeah. You left a giant one at my base. I thought you made one at Lee's base at one point.
So I did the vampire Mumbo over her.
Yeah, that's right. You did the giant vampire
Coliseum.
Mumbo. You did the giant do better pranks on mine.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
I was going through old screenshots the other day and found it again. I was like, the good old days.
Yeah, and then I got locked in an obsidian box.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And it was one of my prouder moments. That was a good prank.
That was funny. Oh, here, phantoms in there. Yep, they're mine.
Okay, I'm like, I thought I just slept. Gosh, I would really like to beat this cough. That'd be great.
Do we have more glass? We could always enclose Lee's bed in glass again and
I-
just do
I
absolute
wish I knew where
nonsense.
she logged out.
That
I don't
would be funny,
think
yeah.
this is a circle. I was kind of winging it, and I don't think I winged it correctly.
You don't think you winged it correctly?
Don't think I did. I think it should be more this way. Two that way, two this way, and then this way. This is gonna be it's a shape. It's a shape, all right.
I am going to tell you one thing I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to make the walls of the sugarcane farm higher because currently they are level with the ground and
Oh, that's why sugarcane keeps turning up in my inventory.
yeah.
Going out into the void. I don't really.
Also, I could just see myself like, you know, going along harvesting a bunch of sugarcane and then I would just go over the edge. And I would very much like to not because I don't think I've actually died on this server yet.
We can fix that.
I know. It's a dangerous thing to admit something like that around you.
You should be able to pull up your stats and see. Weather says, I jumped in the latest version of Minecraft just to check things out yesterday, and there was this giant sea creature that scared the heck out of me. Giant sea creature? Was it the Nautilus? I mean, they're not giant.
The fish no longer has the sea to himself.
Ah, you must share the waves. I like the Nautiluses, the Nautili, the Nautiloids, Nautilids. I don't know. I like them. Oh, you want to hear some random fun animal trivia?
Sure.
I went on a binge through a weird side of Instagram the other night. And one of the things that I learned was that there is actually a term for why animals in the Arctic get so large. And this is not a circle, nor is it symmetrical. Oh well. And it's called polar gigantism. And it comes from the water there is so cold that the animals actually, like, their cells are preserved the way like meat cells are preserved after an animal is no longer swimming around in the Arctic, and it makes them age slower and they live longer, so they grow bigger. And also larger animals like that need a lot more oxygen, and the polar waters are, because they're so cold, they are super saturated with oxygen. And all of this combines to give us things like the giant squid and those giant spider crab monstrosity things that I hate so much.
Yeah, I don't like spider crabs.
I went to an aquarium not too long ago and they had a tank that was full of those things, and like they are so big.
Yep.
Me
There's
no
a
likey.
tank of them at the local aquarium, and like not even my kids like it. We will just like scooch right on past. Like, no, nope.
That's too many legs. Just very nopey.
I don't mind little crabs, but when they get to be that size,
I do mind little crabs. Crabs freak me out. Walking along the beach and like barefoot, I'm constantly terrified that a crab is going to pinch my toes, which is incredibly unrealistic. Like, they're generally not going to do that.
No, they're gonna run away.
But it is very much I don't like walking this sand barefoot. My feet are gonna get eaten. It's like that feeling when you wake up and like your hand or your foot is hanging over the edge of the bed. Like, know there's no boogeyman, but you're gonna pull that foot back up and stick it under the covers anyway.
Yeah.
Well, this is incredibly way much larger than I intended, but I think maybe I'm gonna get the shape right eventually. Maybe. Yeah, well, there says the circle reminds me of Kobold making a path. Yeah, it's similar vibes.
We've had some interesting experiences with circles on this Skyblock world.
You know what? To be fair, circles are illegal in Minecraft.
No, they're not. You just got to work a little harder at them.
No, circles are illegal. Yeah, what a heck. What a heck. You know what?
Yeah.
It's not a circle. I'm not trying to make a circle. It's just a shape. It's just a platform, an abstract platform.
It's just a fun shape. That's
It
it.
is
Oh,
carefully shaped
There's a
to
man.
my needs for this project, which definitely needs this much space. This is so ugly. Well, there's like, sure.
so we got a new villager
Yes.
guy that I've not, and he like has requirements.
Oh, wait, where?
On the road to the barn.
Yeah, if we can fill his requirements, he'll stay. Can I see?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the candles are going to be hard. I had to get 7 lime candles for the last one and I barely had enough.
Why do we want him to stay?
Well,
Do they have better trades?
Not necessarily, but it'd be nice to have another villager.
Mm.
He'll like just leave eventually if he doesn't get what he wants. I'll just check for candles. If we have the candles, great. If not, we won't worry about it.
Okay.
I've got 2 brown candles, I think. Nope, 3. Well, if we can find 4 more.
Okay, I'm going to make more charcoal today.
Do you know if there would be candles in any of these boxes?
No, I don't.
Oh. Well, we do have a little bit of honeycomb. And we have plenty of string. And we do have cocoa beans for brown dye. Can you make a gray bed?
Should be able to. Let's see. It makes gray. Oh, white and black. So let's. Where'd the coal go? There we go. So, does coal not make black dye? No, coal doesn't.
No,
make black
that's
dye. Charcoal makes black dye.
No, it doesn't. That's not a vanilla thing.
Really?
Yeah, do we not have black dye?
I don't know. Let me go check somewhere else, I guess. How would I make black dye?
Gosh.
Because I've just always I use charcoal and coal all the time on edge, so I have no idea how to make black dye other than that.
Lee does not have an it emits light chest, not on this world, I don't think.
Not yet.
Not yet. We probably have a sheep. We might have a gray sheep.
Oh, I didn't think about the sheep.
That is where wool comes from. No, we do not have a regular gray sheep. Probably because we have never had
black dye.
Black dye. Well, never mind. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it.
Alright.
Actually, I'm going to step away from my desk real quick. This guy's just standing here waiting for me. Sorry, buddy. You're not getting your candles. I'll be right back.
Hey. Wait. Should read up the cows while I'm here. Here, buddy. Right. And then I will just work on bookshelves tonight, I think. Unless we can figure out something to do to Lee that will baffle and confuse her. steak. We will cook some logs. Oh. Okay. Why is that? That one's bothering me. It's gonna bother me. There we go.
Okay, I return.
Hmm?
I said I return.
Ah.
Alright. Yeah, ignoring you. Pepe. I do like that the random villagers that show up have names. Oh, by the way, I learned the hard way. Come here, I want to show you something.
Okay.
So, just on the other side of this doorway, there is one of these little launch pads, right? So you can go
Right.
to the roof really quick.
Uh-huh.
Do not make the mistake that I made of running through here and bouncing as you hit that and continuing to run.
Oh.
Because you will run straight. I mean, I managed to hit right here. But I very easily could have just flung off into the void.
Duly noted. That's funny.
Oh gosh, Mulder says, we just had the carpet and couches professionally cleaned today. And what does the not youngest do but nearly spills a glass of milk on the couch?
That's how it is.
That do be how it is. What is this shape? Why is it not symmetrical? That's what's really throwing me.
Right. 15 more books. Let's see how many more shelves we can get.
I don't want to make a cobblestone generator. I just don't want to. It doesn't sound like fun. I will because we need it. Do we? Do we need a cobblestone generator?
I don't know. Do we?
Probably. She said pathetically. Ah! Oh, what?
We're getting cobblestone right now.
What we really need is a cleric, actually. Because if we can get a cleric, then I can trade rotten flesh. Wait, well, we need a cleric to get lots of emeralds. But we need a librarian. Wait, I have a librarian. I need to trade up the librarian so that we can get glass from him. For Lee. Because once we have an unending supply of glass, I'm sure she will be happy.
Yes, probably very happy.
I should probably do that. That's, you know, definitely more important than a cobblestone generator. Boulder says just make one that's not a TNT required one. Yeah, but that's just called me standing there with a pick, and that's even less fun. Alright, we've got a decent amount of emeralds.
How many... is it 3 high that's a full chanting setup?
No, all you need is 15 around it.
Ow. How many do we have around right now?
I think you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Cool. However, I'm going to need one more because it's going to bug me if I have that one not.
Or we could save this spot for a ender chest.
Yeah, but now it's... Well, okay.
Or put a barrel there to hold lapis.
Oh, that's a good idea. Lee has a spot for lapis, but it would be smart to have it over here.
I have, so my little villager breeder kind of seems to have worked a little. There are some villagers down there. Let's see if I can get down here. So I could... Yeah, not very many, and then it seems to have stalled out. But I've got 6, maybe 7 in here.
Okay. Nice.
Will you judge me for... Oh, wait. Can you lead... You can't lead
Probably.
villagers now, can you? But I could put them in a boat and then attach it to the happy gas. I hate villagers.
I don't know. You know more about villagers than me.
I didn't say I don't know about them. I just said I hate them.
Alright.
Weather says that I should conscript you and or Lee into just standing there and mining cobble.
I did that last time.
Do we have lava yet? Yeah, we've got lava.
We've got magma.
And from that we can get lava. We can craft
Okay.
lava in this world. I need to craft a... Oh wait, I already have one. Could just move this one. Can be used elsewhere. We don't need to keep it here. Yeah.
Could start work on like gardens and stuff. Like a bigger gardening space.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Hmm.
I'm gonna be a bad person.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to move villagers with commands.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna, unless you object, I'm gonna just TP a villager.
No, I do not care.
I am afraid that I will kill them if I try and move, because I put them under the barn for some stupid reason, and I'm not sure how to get them out of here. Alright. That's a dude.
Need more.
Did I tell you about my Contrarian world dream that I had?
No.
I dreamed that I had, like, it was kind of Minecraft-y, kind of just fantasy world-y.
Mm-hmm.
And we were playing and there was this mod that added these, like, new, like, big boss creatures. And I summoned a couple of them in so that we could kind of see them and know what they looked like, and then realized very quickly that, like, these were way beyond our current abilities and we really needed to level up before we could actually do anything with them. And one of them, well, both of them, they didn't have, like, any NBT data, because I'm a nerd enough that I dream about things having NBT data.
What?
And so I couldn't do anything with them. I couldn't / kill them. I couldn't teleport them. So the entire dream was me trying to, like, trick these bosses into something that would kill them. The one, I think I managed to figure out how to I managed to teleport it beneath the world. I don't know how. The other one was like this big Leviathan thing. And it was like long, it was like a plesiosaur, but it could walk on land and had like dragon teeth and all this stuff. And they were like smart, like monster smart, not person smart, but monster smart. And at first I managed to trick it into the lava in the nether, thinking, well, that would take care of it. And then I found out that it came from the nether, like it was native to the nether.
Oh.
So, like, right before the end of the dream, I ended up finding this sword, like, very Vorpal sword coated, like this giant, that was probably like almost 2 feet wide and close to 6 foot long, mirror shiny silver sword. And I'm like, yeah, this'll take care of it. And so right as the dream ended, I chopped its head off. And then I was like, okay, guys, you can come back. We can play on the world now. And then I woke up.
Aw.
It was a super cool, whatchamacallit, though, the sword.
Yeah, sounds like it. I want one.
This. Oh, I can't. Fuller says, okay, Cloud. I don't get this reference.
gonna work on getting some more dirt, I think, is what I'm going to do.
That sounds very smart. How are you going to go about that?
Well, my current plan is just to convert a bunch of trees to dirt.
That'll work. I don't
Take a
know
while,
what the
but
easiest whatchamacallit is. Probably the spruce to get saplings, I mean. I'm composting so many flowers, Lee would be so mad.
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
Okay. So we now have a guy who, in theory, will take rotten flesh, though I don't remember if that's one of his first trades or not. It is, thank goodness. And there, we'll use it later probably. I have a bunch of cobblestone. Were you breaking cobblestone somewhere?
Mm-mm.
I have
I was
cobblestone in my
not.
pockets. I don't know where that came
That's
from.
weird.
I don't know. I'm gonna put it in the mystery box out here that definitely magically sorts itself.
Totally.
Oh, Final Fantasy? I am not familiar with Final Fantasy.
Pretty
Guys, still here.
sure Lee is the Final Fantasy nerd out of the
Yeah.
three of us.
Lee, I think Sally's a Final Fantasy person.
I surely wanted to be when I was a kid because I played Final Fantasy games at my uncle's house because my uncle had like literally every game console in existence because that was his hobby. Was he collected game consoles and games.
Final Fantasy VII, the main character Cloud uses a giant sword like the one I described. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh yeah, I remember that much.
I think my dream was probably more influenced by having recently read Oathbringer and the giant sword plate or shield, what? Shard plate swords and things.
Probably.
What am I looking for? Oh right, gold. Do we have a lot of gold? We do not have a lot of gold, so maybe we won't do that. Too bad he doesn't buy lapis. It'd be really nice if he bought it instead of selling it. Alright, well I got some redstone, I guess, out of the level up there.
Nice. That's good.
So what have you been up to? Like, more generically, not just the today's adventures.
Working on writing.
Yeah? Such as?
Yeah. Just working on editing Serpent King's Castle.
I love that one. Or at least I love the idea of it.
You read it, I think.
Ooh, Welder says I have a credit for Audible. You have any recommendations? What genre, what type of thing are you in the mood for? Thanks. I have some recent sci-fi recommendations. I can do fantasy. That's about it. That's about all I read. I told you guys about the Spare Man. Well, you had read it, I think, right? Before I did? Yeah.
That's such
and really enjoyed it. I am currently reading through, well, still, I think I told you guys about it last week. I'm still working on Empire of Shadows. That's like...
Is that the one that's like kind of like the Mummy?
Yeah, it's very, very Mummy adjacent. Yeah. You like fantasy?
I think...
let's see. Ooh, I know. The Goblin Emperor by Catherine Addison? Is that who it's by?
Addison sounds correct. Is that one YA? I can't
No.
remember. Okay.
I mean, it's not YA. It's that flavor of fantasy. It feels like 80s pulp fantasy of
Okay, yeah,
like
yeah,
this was
yeah. Ooh, that
written
should,
for anybody to read.
yeah.
I think the
I
character
should,
technically is a young adult, but like not in the YA kind of way.
okay. I should read that one next. I should get that one.
Oh, it's so good.
I recently bought and finished in less than 24 hours Piranesi. I think is how you say it.
Which I find
Piranesi?
very impressive because I definitely was under the impression that one looked very George MacDonald's fantasies.
It is, actually.
Oh, that may be bumping it down a little bit on my list of things to read then.
Uh, but it's more readable than this. But okay, this coming from someone who, when I was a teen, I liked Lilith better, but I still loved fantasies.
Yeah.
Um, so I enjoyed it, but I don't know. I thought Piranesi was really good, and I really enjoyed you know, in Narnia, there's the wood between worlds, right?
Right.
Okay, so that it's very that flavored, but not set in a forest. And there's a lot of references to C.S. Lewis. Like one of the characters um, in Piranesi, his last name is Ketterly,
Okay.
which is Uncle Andrew's last name. You know,
Right.
so there's all these like little like nods to Lewis that I really enjoyed. But
I have picked up Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell probably half a dozen times over these. My college roommate absolutely loved it. It was one of her all-time favorite books. And so I bought a copy to read because she had recommended it so highly. And it has sat on my shelf for a decade. And I've never actually sat down with it. It's just so big.
I was going to say that one is very intimidating because of the tree spawned. I am in the tree.
Don't pull a Cleo.
I'm trying not to. It was only the leaves, thankfully, but still.
Well, there's building a
That is
portal
the
in the
weirdest-
wardrobe. I love that.
Red, come look at this pine.
Okay.
Or whatever it is.
Bruce, how long have you
tree?
played this game?
Look. Look.
You know what? Maybe I should just be glad that there are words. Oh, wait, you're not over here.
No, I'm over in the new farm area. Because that way I could just do a bunch of tree farming. This is the weirdest spruce that I have ever seen. Like, why?
How do I
Why
get
did
out
it
there?
Do that?
Where's the door?
All the way at... There you go.
Oh.
Like,
it's very it's very tree,
it's
isn't
like a
it?
holly tree. It looks like a holly tree.
It does. You know what though? This will be good because you'll get a lot of saplings out of this one.
Yeah. It's just like, and I spawned right here. It's like I was right here, and it spawned all around me and like was hemming me in. So
I'm not gonna lie. I find the greenhouse a little claustrophobic.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe it's just because I have become used to in this world and honestly on Edge too, like not really having like ceilings, roof, anything like that.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe.
Oh, well, there says he has 2 credits.
Ooh. Then you should get 2 books.
I canceled my Audible subscription finally because I was just like, I'm not using them. Just charging me money every month and I'm not using it up. But before I did, I used up all my credits and got like every Sanderson book on audiobook.
Yes, there you go. I still have it because I have the yearly one that gives you like all the credits, like 12 credits in one big chunk.
Yeah.
Because my children are obsessed with audiobooks. So, and we have like their MP3 players do not support library audiobooks, like the library apps. So all of their audiobooks are what we can get on Audible, pretty much.
Did you just rubber band? Did I rubber band?
Mm-mm.
Ah, my signal's going down. That's not good.
That's weird.
Okay, oh, Lee will be happy. We can now purchase lanterns from this librarian. Alright, level up and sell me glass, please. Aha! We have the glass trade.
Nice.
And I also have this guy who really, I probably... Eventually, I'm going to need to have some special zombie guests over for him. But for right now, I just want to trade them up, so I'm not worried about getting best prices.
Sounds ominous.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, do you have like a ton of sugarcane just kind of sitting around? Or have we been using it all up?
I just used it all for making books to do the enchanting setup, but we should have more growing before too terribly long.
Okay, we have a guy who buys paper now, and we also have a guy who sells bookcases. So after all of that,
nice.
If you need more bookcases. Mother says I was going to cancel it, I assume, but then forgot to. I found a whole new series and had the credits for the entire series. I mean, that's always nice.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, this guy's giving us looting 1. Like, that's not the best in the world, but it's decent. So, like, seriously, you are that close to leveling up. I'm going to buy a single lantern off you, and that's gonna... Yeah, that's what I thought. Jerk. No, just name tags and... clocks, I guess. Okay, well, I have a ton of mending books, so if you want to put mending on any of your stuff, we've got it.
Should level up to, like, netherite and stuff, too. Because we've got plenty.
Yes, but it is... Oh, wait, yes, but we don't have the... Oh, we do have a smithing template.
We do have a smithing template, yeah. We've got lots...
What we don't have right now is gold.
Diamonds. Oh, yeah, we've only got 32. Do we need gold?
Yeah, you can't make netherite without gold.
Oh, I didn't know that. I have never had netherite gear. The only reason I currently have netherite gear on Edge because Lee gave me let me put myself into creative mode so that Kobold and I could do lore stuff.
What? Pull back the curtain.
So I currently have full netherite gear. That's the only time I've ever had it.
Oh, okay, so you cheated. That's what I get. Oh, well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so in order to make the netherite ingots that you put on the stuff, you have to combine the ancient debris, like the shards, with the scraps, I guess I call them, with gold. And it's like 4 and 3 or something like that. So, I mean, we could get gold from zombie pigmen. But it also might just be easier to mine it.
Yeah.
I say that, and then, like, there's no gold coming through. Diamonds! Ancient debris! No gold.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I said, Welder. Cheater, pumpkin eaters.
It'll be the only time I ever have netherite gear.
We'll get you netherite next season. Because you can actually wear it.
Not unless someone does it for me, because I ain't going to the nether that long enough for that.
Maybe that'll be my thing next season. Maybe I'll sell netherite gear.
There you go. I will pay you for it. Yes.
I wish there wasn't so much obsidian in here.
Yeah.
Just takes so long.
Did you need sugarcane?
If you want to trade it to the guy over there and get him leveled up at all.
Okay. I got exactly a stack and a half from the field just now. So
Nice. Oh, I need to empty my inventory. There's... Gonna let stuff despawn. That would be bad. Okay, oh, there's gold in here. I'm gonna get some this, and some that, and some that, and that, and some Deal Mondays, and another rack. Do this. Do this. And maybe do another one, just to be on the safe side. I'm afraid of us running out of these smithing templates. Can't remember where I got that. I think maybe a piglin traded it to me.
I can't remember. Oh, dear. There we go.
Can I steal one of these furnaces?
Yeah.
Get the hiccups. These stupid eggs. Just gonna start killing all the chickens. Talk about making Lee splutter. If she came back on here and there were no chickens, she'd be so mad.
Especially if you got rid of her special
blue chickens.
The special blue chickens. Yes, she would be very upset.
Or what does she call them? She calls them whatever they are in the real world.
Silkies.
Hey, Sally. We started without you and little Fennec. I know. We even waited because Scribs was running late. So, you know, but well, you're here now, so Welder says I'm rude. I am rude. I am an extremely rude person. It's one of my defining character traits.
Are you though?
I honestly I could stand to be ruder. You know what we don't have is a smithing table. We need a smithing table to do these upgrades with. And I don't remember how to make one. Smithing tables are a thing that you make like once at the beginning of the season and then never again, and I always forget how to make them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That's easy enough. How are you doing, Sally? How's little Fennec? How's life in... I haven't seen you in a couple of days, and not that I'm, you know, going in withdrawal or anything, but, you know. When your favorite coworker isn't at work, life is hard. Well, they're arriving late with Starbucks and the recipe for the melting table. Smithing table, rather. Oh, I forgot the iron. Not his fault. I'm pretty sure that's probably just a lag issue. All right, we got that. Do you have a preference on where we put it? Let's just do it over here.
I was gonna say, just find an empty spot.
Bomb. Bomb. And bomb. I have another right axe.
Nice.
Well, there's like, not really if you forgot the iron there, bird brains. Hardy, hardy, har. Fish face. Little Fennec says, she's good. Sally's hanging in there. Probably would have rather been hanging out with you at work. We are the party crew at work. I mean, today was just so much fun. Just so exciting. Actually, it really was. The library had a bunch of big tours coming in today. There was some kind of like a recruitment event or something going on. So they brought in, at one point, we had, within the space of like 10 minutes, we had almost 100 people in and out, which is incredibly unusual, especially on a Friday. We average more like, I don't know, maybe 30 people over the course of the entire day. So, but that was fun. Can I get anything good on this right now? Protection, that's okay. Ooh, I can get efficiency 4 on my... Oh, no, I can't because I'm not up to level 30.
I'm going to make another composter and move it out to the garden so I don't have to keep coming back.
Have you been tracking back and forth? Oh, yes, I feel bad.
The whole time.
I feel bad. I would have picked it up and taken it over there to you if I'd realized.
I'm just getting my steps in.
Yeah, because that counts in Minecraft.
Shh.
There's probably a mod. There's probably a mod that you can get that'll like track your steps. I mean, technically, you can track it from the whatchamacallit, statistics menu.
Yeah.
Like, what is it? Like, distance walked, maybe? Plus probably crouched and jumped and sprinted. Like, if you combined all those together.
Let's see here.
Distance by boat. How have I gone that far in a boat? How have I gone that far in a boat here?
I don't know. Because
it says I've gone 83 meters in a boat. Well, okay, 83 meters isn't far. That was probably moving a mob. Welder, you want me to show off my perfect circular platform that I made? I will gladly do so. Actually, you know what? I bet I can get a good look at it from up here.
Player kills.
I can. Look at that. Look. I haven't seen it from this angle. That's so bad. Oh, Scribs, you gotta get up here and look at this.
Where are you? Oh gosh. Well, like you said, it's definitely a shape. It looks kind of more like a cartoon thought bubble, actually.
I was thinking potato, but yes.
Sure, both.
That's I'm really good at my shapes. Well, anyway. Oh, best part of the stream right there. Har har har. You went to a bluegrass mass. That is definitely a meeting of the worlds.
Ooh.
That is definitely a meeting of two very, very different worlds.
No, that I like the sound of that. That sounds really cool, actually. I want to go now.
Oh my goodness, yawn. I don't know why, but I have a song. Do you know it's I know it from like reels and stuff. They're using it for like a lot of the what were you like in the 90s reels, but it's the I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. You know that song?
Nope.
It's you would probably like whoever it is because it's one of those it's like the pop punk vibes.
Okay.
Like a Hawk Nelson what was the other one? Sorry, K something? Reliant K. Yeah, that kind of vibe. Baby Shark. Yeah. No, it's not Baby Shark, Welder.
That's Welder's equivalent of it. He's a fish.
What were you like in the 90s? A fish.
You know, the funny thing is that I know more, even though I was younger in the 90s, I know more pop culture references from the 90s than I do from like the early 2000s. Because in the 90s, I lived in a neighborhood with a bunch of other kids. And then we moved and no longer lived in a neighborhood. So my only other kid influences, rather than neighborhood kids, were other homeschoolers who also didn't know what was going on.
I'm kind of the other way around. I was homeschooled, so I didn't know anything. During the 90s, so like my 90s pop culture is like Disney movies, and that's about it. But because I was in college in the early 2000s, that's where like, you know, Vine and early internet memes, Badger Snake, you know, that kind of stuff. That's
Yeah. You know more stuff about that than I do, so.
I'm a antiquarian of the internet memes. Welder says, myself in the 90s was a terror. I'm so glad none of my kids took after me. Welder, what do you mean was? What do you mean was?
I don't think it stopped.
Like maybe a different flavor of terror, but
why are all the pines spawning like they're not pines, spruce? They're like spawning as like these scrubby little trees. What in the world?
I don't know.
It's so
Antiquarian
weird.
says Catty Addy. Hey Catty Addy, how's it going? Ooh,
Hey, Caddy.
I don't think I've ever actually said your name out loud before, and suddenly that's like a new stem. Catty Addy, Catty Addy, Catty Addy. That's fun to say. Weather says I'm very tame to my younger self. You should be happy. I'll believe you. I'll believe you. Barely. Says the reigning terror making queen. I am a not.
Well,
Now come on. Back me up here, Scribs. Actually, no. Scribs, you've known me longer than pretty much anyone else outside of my immediate family. I'm less of a terror now than I was. I don't like your silence.
No, actually, I think that you, at least when we first met and started hanging out, you were less of a terror then.
Well, that's because I was terrified of you.
I was going to say that might just have been because you were scared of me.
Yep, that's a thing. Sally is just cracking up at your silence. Okay, well, I did the thing with the villagers. I should make an iron farm. I don't want to. Okay, we're going to make an iron farm. And you know what? We're going to put it out here instead. Because that way it can be running and we're not constantly hearing the clanking and burning sounds of golems.
That's good.
Also, iron farms are not that hard. They're just annoying. Terrified of Scribs? I can't see that. Okay, so let's talk about Scribs. Scribs, in the virtual world, Scribs gives off this like friendly, kind of derpy, just, you know, happy-go-lucky vibe. In person, she's like 5'0", pure intimidation tactics. You're a little bit taller than 5 foot.
Ankle biter vibes.
Yeah, it's ankle biter vibes. The thing is, and this is the same thing that honestly I had with Sally when I first met Sally. Not Lee. Because the thing is that people who are like introverted and tend to like keep quiet in group settings and stuff intimidate me because I don't know what they're thinking. And I just assume that they're thinking, wow, she's stupid.
No.
I didn't say I was right. I just said I have low self-esteem. and a cough. So when I first met Scribs, we were in high school, and it was Scribs and our mutual friend. We should come up with a code name. I don't know, mutual friend, who is about as much older than Scribs as Scribs is than me. So like I was like 16, getting to hang out with the cool big kids at the table where they were writing their fantasy novels. Like they were so like I was so special to get to hang out with them kind of thing. And yes, I found them intimidating, both of them. I have since learned better, but you know, it was a thing.
There are still times.
Times when I find you intimidating?
Sometimes I think.
Mm,
Maybe not too terribly much.
I don't think I find you intimidating anymore, just that like I respect you and respect your ability to cause me probably permanent bodily harm.
Nah, I never would do that to you.
Can't wait to meet that side of Scribs. She's fun. She's fun. Katie, prank her, and I will sit back and watch her burn down all of your build. Well, it's a good thing we don't have fire tick.
Yes. it takes a lot, but
Sally says, I love Scribs. So cool to hang out with you and her for a couple days. We get to do it again this summer, and I am going to have so many regrets.
It's going to be fun. What are you talking about?
It's going to be a blast. It's going to be super fun. And I am never going to be able to pretend any level of coolness ever again. Sally says, we'll behave. I promise. I don't believe you. I just don't believe you.
There's another guy. What do you have?
Another guy. A dude.
Guy. A goat.
We do not need a goat. Not in Skyblock. Of course, then again, it could be kind of funny if Lee showed back up and there's just a goat.
I think we should get a goat.
I really hope I'm muting every time I cough. I made the mistake of driving home with the windows down today, so 45 minutes in the car, all the pollen and everything. It was so nice. It was so pretty out.
It was very nice today.
Caddy says buy the goat.
We should buy the goat.
We should buy the goat.
The goat cost cobble, I think.
I think we've got plenty of cobble. Oh, good. Well, there says I'm muting.
The guy went, though. You do that. I'll be right back.
Oh, like she left. I need to go buy a goat, I guess. Okay. Cobblestone. Name the goat Kobold. Oh my gosh, that'd be so funny. I should do that. Where's the dude?
I don't know where he went. I don't know where he went.
Oh, you know what? It's nighttime. I bet he went to the bed. Yeah, he's in here. Okay. Hi, sir. Can I have a goat, please? Oh, he also has other side. We don't need it, but he's so nice. Do we buy 2 goats? No, we don't need 2 goats. We just need 1 goat. Would kelp be nice to have? Should I make a kelp farm? It'd be nice to have the option. And then I don't think we need any of the rest of this stuff. I think we should be good there from there. Little Fennec says she loves the goat. We shall get a goat. We shall name it Kobold, and it shall be our goat, and we shall love it. Hey, Sammy Stuffies! 19 months of bothering Red with my presence. I would definitely not use those words. I would say blessing me with the gift of your presence. That's what I would say. Oh, hello. There's a witch. Die, witch. Ugh. Okay, never mind. I don't actually care. I just need to get a Who sells that? You? Yeah.
All right.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, I thought that said 19. I can't read numbers. I can't make circles. I can't read numbers. Sammy, you, you need to see my circle platform. I have to show this off to everybody as they come in. Look at my beautiful symmetrical circle platform.
It's so pretty.
Oh gosh. We are running low on emeralds. Now we're cooking with gas. You remember Emerald? Do you remember Emerald, the TV chef?
Yes.
These witches are just the worst. Probably it would help if I actually had a sword. No, the axe does more damage. There we go. That one died. I feel like I need to get something better in here to kill them with. Like, I need a... I don't know. Wither roses? Maybe?
Did you get the goat?
I got the... I got your goat! The goat has been gotten. He will show up at some point, and we will need to watch for / listen for the rockets, because the guy will just spawn with him somewhere. And we'll need to rescue him from going into the void. No better damage than a baby zombie taking damage? Or no better sound than a baby zombie taking damage? I would agree.
Oh, because this guy isn't gone yet. He's still here.
What am I doing? I am so distracted. This has been me this whole week. Like, I think my brain is still healing from being sick. And I am just like, the brain fog is so real. I cannot follow a train of thought for more than like 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, I hear you.
Sally has redeemed cat tax. I believe I have one pre-saved. Look at that baby. Look at her little tootsies. I love her so much. She was very spicy all night tonight. Just kept running around and shouting at me, which she doesn't normally do. We are officially, almost officially I guess, going to be moving in mid-August probably. And I'm a little bit worried about moving with her. Because
How did she do last time?
I mean, she did relatively fine last time, but also she was a lot younger. She's lived in the same place for about 5 years now.
Oh gosh, I didn't realize it'd been that long.
Yeah. Yeah, because we moved in here in late summer of 21. So by the time we move out, it'll have been, yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Right? On the one hand, it kind of feels like it's been forever, and on the other hand, it's like, we just moved in.
Yeah, I didn't realize it'd been 5 years already.
I'm looking forward, though. Our new place has, like, an actual library / office area.
Nice.
And, we will be able to have room for both of our desks in there, so I will actually have a dedicated streaming space. I'm probably not going to move with the desk that I have. I'm probably going to see about buying a new one, because this desk is very small, and frankly, it's kind of falling apart. I need to get something new. Desks are a little hard to find, like, good ones. Oh my gosh, we were in IKEA not too long ago, and there was this gaming desk. Oh my gosh, it was so nice. Had, like, the motor that, like, went up and down on its own, and had, like, mounts for all of your, like, your lights and your different monitors and your microphones. and all this kind of like it was
Oh,
so
that's
swanky.
nice.
It had like built-in USB plugs on the actual desk itself.
Oh wow, that's
It was
nice.
so fancy, but I don't have like $900 to drop on a desk.
Yeah, that's the downside there.
We can't get tough from the middle thing, can we? Tough isn't growing down here. That's one that we've had to buy from the guy.
I don't remember
I wonder
actually.
if we craft tough. Doesn't look like it.
Because I don't think I've done any building with anything other than wood on this server so far.
So I probably shouldn't use up all this stuff. Even though it is one of my favorite blocks. Let's see. I need that. I need some walls, I think. And I'm gonna need water, lava, a sign. I just make all those. We can get deep slate from the thing, and we're not really using it anywhere, so I can use that. And signs, right? Signs. Here's your sign. There is one sound that the happy gas makes that just sounds like a bad recording of a happy baby just going like blah. And I don't know why, but I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable for some reason.
Oh, the I keep thinking the happy gas, like it keeps jump scaring me
Oh yeah.
because
You keep thinking it's actual gas.
yeah, and you know, I haven't super had a great history in the Contrarian streams with gas. So
No, not at all.
it's just one of the reasons why the Nether is a terrible place.
The Nether's not that bad.
Look. There are floating hot air balloons that try to kill you, okay? Like, no.
But they're also super slow moving.
Yeah, but somehow still, like, they have something against me specifically.
Maybe they sense the way that you hate them.
I wouldn't hate them if they didn't keep blowing me up.
Well, you're just in a vicious cycle of hate, I guess. So, Caddy, did you guys have nasty weather the last couple of days? We had a nasty storm that came through here. And I was reluctant to go sleep. What was that? Right? No, what is today? Today's Friday. Maybe like Friday. Wednesday night?
Yeah.
That it came through, and I'm just like, I need to go to bed. I'm so tired, and I'm still like not feeling super well, so I really clearly need to go to bed. But I also don't want to have to, the alarms go off at, 3 a.m. But it was fine. We didn't really have anything.
Yeah.
Caddy is a fan of your floating hot air balloons that try to kill you as a description. Lovely thunderstorms too that you went to bed to? Yeah. I love going to sleep to a thunderstorm when I know it's not going to have tornadoes in it.
Yeah.
Like late fall thunderstorms, nothing better. Nothing better than going to sleep to just that like low rumble of thunder. Oh, it's so nice. But anytime that I'm even slightly concerned that there might be tornadoes, nope, I'm those scripts, or no, your scripts. Lee calls them nope ropes. Nope ropes in the sky.
Yeah.
Wait, Ryan Holgo has a app? I might have to download that. My sister is a big fan of his stuff because she can watch even when like the local stuff she loses a signal for. Oh my gosh, these plants just drop it into my inventory from everywhere. I don't want. Leave me alone. Oh, that's not lit up out there.
Weathermage just got to meet Brian Hall not too long ago.
Yeah?
Yeah, he stopped by the office, so that was cool. Well, of
Weather out
course,
here, Welder says. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say he came home and told me that, and I was like, who? Because, you know.
Welder says the weather out here was so bad today. Got to over 76 with no clouds. That does sound awful.
Yeah, it sounds terrible.
Catty Addy says I grew up like this is true Midwesterner. Grew up going out on the porch to watch the severe weather.
Yep.
All right, Sammy, have a wonderful evening, wonderful weekend, and we shall see you around. It's lovely to see you. What am I looking for? Ladders. Don't need that many ladders. Also need a couple of torches. My sister and I are, I think, planning on taking a trip to Canada up towards Edmonton area this fall. Yes, I'm really excited. It's still kind of in the like maybe we will, maybe we won't phase, but it's in the mostly we probably will.
That's awesome.
I just realized I'm gonna have to move a zombie in here too. Okay, well that's a later problem. And I was looking at Google Maps just earlier tonight while I was eating dinner and realizing that that's going to be we're gonna drive. So it's going to be several.
That's a trip.
Yeah, it's gonna be several days of driving across prairie.
Yeah.
And I have agoraphobia.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be fun. I'm a little nervous about that actually. Canada's on your bucket list, Caddy says. Yeah, same. I've technically been to Canada. But as a baby, and I don't know if we actually went across the real border. I know that we went to the International Peace Gardens several times.
So you want to know something absolutely silly?
Sure, I love silly.
So I lived less than 5 hours away from a border crossing into Canada for 10 years. And I have never been to Canada.
I feel like it's so funny how often we don't do the things that are nearby.
Yeah.
Like people who live.
And I constantly talked about it. Like we were going to go do it. And we never did.
Sally says it took me 3 hours to drive down from Maine. And that's the Maine-New Hampshire border. I also always get thrown when I am reminded that Maine is south of Canada. No, that Canada is south of Maine.
Oh. Huh. Yeah. I definitely pay attention to geography, guys. Promise.
Days, not hours. 3 days. Yes, I did definitely read that wrong. Mother says I've been to Canada once on a layover. I would love to, eventually, someday, I would really love to go explore Vancouver. It is such a beautiful city, and the mountains and stuff around there are just absolutely gorgeous. But that's probably not going to happen anytime soon because that's a long way to go, and traveling is expensive. Okay. Now let's see. How do I do this? I need more signs than that, actually. That goes there. This goes there.
Getting bone meal is so slow.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Scribs.
Huh.
There is an entire double chest full of bones over by the mob farm.
You know, I should have thought of the mob farm. I just keep forgetting that we actually have one. Been running back and forth this entire stream.
We're so good at this game. We are professionals, y'all.
Yes, we are absolutely excellent at this game. Oh, goodness.
That's not where I wanted that.
Oh, that's so much better. Okay, cool. I might actually be able to get enough dirt by the end of the stream. Oh, jeez.
Do you need that there? I think. I have built this iron farm so many times and I always forget how to make it. And I refuse to look it up. I don't think that's right. Oh wait, nope, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. This doesn't go there, or I guess it can, but then I really only need that one. Get rid of that. Get this. That. And we find where the rest of the signs went because I think they hopped in a hopper. And I need more signs. That was so weird. I just saw the tree that you just grew just like pop into existence. What is the furthest that you have ever driven in one go? Because I know you've taken some really long hauls.
Yeah, for about 14 to 15 hours because we used to do that.
Driving back and forth home.
Mm-hmm. When we lived way far away, and then we'd come home to visit family. Because Weather Mage likes road trips, and so he would just always want to drive like straight through the night and stuff, which I tolerated because I just sleep until we had a baby who hated the car and hated his car seat. Like my oldest, like as soon as you would put him in the car seat, he just starts screaming. So at that point, I was like, no, we're breaking this up into 2 days.
Yeah, what's longest one haul? Furthest in either one day or like I know some people will travel and like not stop, which is even more bonkers to me.
Yeah. That was literally us. It'd just be 14 hours straight through.
I cannot imagine. I think the longest I have ever done in one day is like maybe 12.
Yeah.
And that was enough that I had like I don't ever want to get in the car again afterwards.
Yeah.
There we go. We got the killing chamber done.
So when we went down to Florida earlier this year for a vacation, we chose not to fly because usually, like when we've gone to Florida in the past, we've flown. And this year we chose not to fly, we chose to drive. And I told Mother Mage, I'm like, we're not doing it all in one haul.
Yeah.
Even if the kids are older, I am too old. I do not want to sit that long.
Weather says my longest.
Actually,
sorry, go ahead. I didn't realize you were done.
I was just gonna say we split it up into 3 days, and it was much
more manageable.
Yeah, and then on the way back it was 2 days, but
Los Angeles to Amarillo. That's a ways. That's what, like 4 or 5 states?
Yeah, that would be a haul for sure.
Caddy Addy says my parents used to live 22-hour trip away. We did that 3 times.
Ooh.
Sally drove 24 hours from Missouri to Florida. Yeah, that would be... I'm trying to remember when, because we went to Florida as a kid back when we lived in St. Louis. We drove from St. Louis to Florida, and I think we took at least 3 days. It may have been 4 days. to get all the way down there. Now, I was very small at the time, and we were driving with my grandfather, who had a big van that had like a TV in it. So we watched Veggie Tales all the way to Florida.
There you go. It's not a bad way to do it. My grandparents, we went on a vacation one time with my dad's side of the family when my grandparents had one of those like camper vans.
Yeah.
So it was really nice and fancy. Unfortunately, my youngest cousin, one of my younger cousins, commandeered the TV in it, and so I had to sit through SpongeBob.
I have heard the story of SpongeBob. Caddy says it's more fun to find random things to stop and do on long trips. We've camped 4 nights from Missouri to Idaho. I remember my abbreviations. Loved it until we got to bear country. Yeah, that would maybe put a little damper on the whole camping thing. Of course, I do not care for camping. Period. This is a thing where I very much differ from basically everyone I know, but especially Scribs and Lee. Is I do not see the appeal. I don't want to be outside. I don't want to be outside in the dark. There are things out there. They don't like me. Roommate and I went on a hike last night. I say hike. We went on a walk. It was like, I don't know, maybe an hour. But we left kind of late. And so by the time we got to the end of the trail and turned around, it was like dusk, like barely, we might even call it twilight. There was very little color left in the sky. And so it's kind of like a wooded area and with a path running through it. And so it's kind of a windy path that goes back and forth. You can't see very far in any direction. And we're walking, we're like, all right, we're going to walk up to this next bridge. And then when we get to the bridge, we'll turn around. And I'm getting like, I'm already uncomfortable. I can't see very far. We've seen one deer already. I'm just like, I don't know. I feel threatened. I don't like it. There's starting to be weird sounds in the woods. And all of a sudden, we start hearing this like thwap, thwap, thwap in the distance. And it sounds like somebody like taking a big stick and hitting like a flat rock. Not concrete, like it's not as solid as concrete, but like a rock in a creek. And there is a creek up there. And we don't hear any voices. It's just this noise. And I'm just suddenly very aware that we are out here, 2 women in the dark on a trail. Neither one of us has anything in the way of protection. And I'm like, I don't want to be here. And I look at roommate and I'm like, please, can we just turn around here? And she's like, yeah, that we can do that. And like, as we're going, I keep looking back over my shoulder because like, I feel like we're being watched. I feel like we're being followed. And the sound keeps happening. And now it's following us. And it's just this like flap, flap. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? Do you remember that scene in the old Parent Trap movie where the girls convince Vivian, whatever her name was, to smack sticks together to scare off mountain lions?
Yes. Yeah.
It kind of sounded like that, except it was just like one hefty thwack and not like the little just kind of wrapping them together. And it kept following us. And I'm like, I want to get out of the woods. I don't like this. This is not fun. I am not having fun. I am very, very uncomfortable right now. And I think we are being followed by like, I don't know, a not deer or Sasquatch or a tree person or something. I don't know. We're probably going to get eaten out here. And my roommate is like, it's probably just a kid. It's fine. And I'm like, it's probably not a kid. We're probably going to get eaten. And yeah, it was a family. It was a family with a kid. And it was fine. It was fine. They finally came out of the woods behind us and they were just walking. And then we could hear their voices. And then it was okay. And it was still a little awkward having these people like walking behind us. But it was fine. And I'm just like, I hate the woods. I hate nature.
I know. I don't understand, but I guess you're allowed to.
It's scary. I can't see. I don't know what's there. Yeah, like one of the deer from the Twisted Ones. Oh, talk about a scary book. I don't think Sally found it as scary as I did. I found it very scary. It was what's her name? T. Kingfisher one.
I was gonna say that sounds like a T. Kingfisher, doesn't it? Yeah. haven't read those of hers. I generally stick to her fantasy stuff.
I recommend her spooky stories. They are good.
Yeah, but I don't like spooky stories as much as you.
You know what? I feel like you should have to suffer.
What? I don't make you suffer. Why should I suffer?
I'm staring at you very hard right now. Let's see. I need another name tag. I'm gonna put this name tag, I guess, in the valuables chest. I'm gonna go buy another one off that guy. Let's see if maybe I can get enough from the rotten flesh so that I can name a zombie. Ooh, I don't have much rotten flesh left. It's not good. Oh gosh, that scared me.
What scared you?
Well, there was a creeper that had died and like fallen over.
Okay.
But because it had fallen over, it had like glitched through the wall. And so I just turned around and there's just a creeper face in my face.
Yeah.
All right. Excuse me, sir. Can I please have... Nope, not from you. Can I please have some emeralds? I need, I think, more emeralds than that. That's not helpful. Okay. Yeah, I need 3 more. I need 3 more. Stupid.
Sugarcane's grown if you want to trade up some paper real quick.
I think I have 3 more emeralds sitting in a chest. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. We get the name tag. And then
the scariest... Sorry, you were talking.
I was just going to say, next time it's night, please don't sleep.
Okay. The scariest encounter I've ever had while camping was we were camping with my in-laws, and I was over at their campsite because their camper has an outdoor light, and so I was reading. It was like dusk, and everyone else had gone to the playground, taking the kids to the playground. And so I'm just sitting there reading, minding my own business, and I hear a shuffle, 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 like real close. And so I turn, and this big old raccoon was like just meandering through the campsite. Like, and he like, raccoons are always bigger than you anticipate.
Yeah.
But this guy, like, he was a big guy. Like, he clearly was living off of the dumpsters in the campsite. And he's just like walking around the campsite, no big deal. And I could have reached out and pet his back.
Ugh. I'd be afraid of rabies at that point.
Close. Yeah. And so I'm just sitting there. I'm like, okay, I don't want to draw attention to myself. Because he was like, okay, so you know my dog, right? Like,
yeah,
the size of her and everything. He was almost her size.
Oh wow,
that's how big he was.
That's a big raccoon.
He was a big boy, and so I'm just sitting still. So I'm like, I don't want to draw attention to myself with how big he is. Like, that's terrifying. But I'm getting ready to run for the camper door. If I need to. But yeah, he just like wandered around the campsite a little bit and then headed off into the woods like it was no big deal. And then I went home to my camper. I was like, that's enough nature for the night. Like, I love nature. That's enough.
It's enough nature for like forever. So my scariest camping encounter, I actually did not find scary at the time. I was too young to realize how scary it was. But we had gone camping in there was a campground outside the Badlands, or it was probably in the national park, but it was like not in the Badlands proper, like there were trees and stuff. And we woke up one morning and started to get out of the tent and everything to go eat. And there was quite a few other people camping there, and the lady at the next tent looked at my parents. She's like, don't let your kids outside. No, get back in the tent. Get back in the tent. And we're like, what's going on? And she's like, look over there. And we look over and there is a bison in the camp. Like, he was
Oh,
close enough.
yeah.
I could see like the gunk in the corners of his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
He was so close. Probably maybe 100 feet away. And he's just grazing. Like, he's just kind of wandering around eating the grass. And like the entire campground, all of us are just like huddled in our campers, in our tents and everything, trying not to like startle him
Yeah.
until he finishes his business and goes away. And at the time, like, I was a little kid, I didn't think that was scary at all. I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool, but also like I want to go out and go get my breakfast. I'm hungry. Um and it's only now as an adult that I'm like, that's terrifying actually. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that my parents didn't. Oh, Jedi, what the heck are you doing? Girlie, get out of there. You literally do not fit. You're breaking things.
You've been streaming too long.
Yeah, I'm glad she did. She could have unplugged the computer just then.
Gosh.
I'm glad my parents didn't really impress upon us how scary it was because, yeah, that's definitely not. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. My cat threw me off my game.
Yeah. Now that's like visiting Yellowstone. That was always scary to see like how close, because the bison would like just, you'd be out on a boardwalk, like out on one of like the hot springs areas. So it's like soft, mushy, swampy ground all around you with hot springs that you're not supposed to get in.
Yeah.
And the bison would just like wander on the boardwalk in front of you and just stand there. And then, of course, people being people, some people were going like right up to them and getting pictures and stuff. And I'm like,
No, that's so stupid.
I think I was like 12 or 13 when we visited Yellowstone. And even then, I'm like, I know this is a bad idea.
Big
Like,
fluffy cow will eat your face.
yeah. Because the uncle that was another vacation with my dad's side of the family. And my uncle on that side of the family raised bison for the longest time. So I grew up hearing stories like he got thrown over the fence by a mad mama one time
Yeah.
because he accidentally got too close to her baby, and she chased him down and tried to gore him, but her horn just like caught the back of his belt and just threw him.
No,
So
that is terrifying.
yeah, so growing up hearing things like that, and then all these tourists are like getting right up to bison. Of
People
course,
do
that was
not
also
take animals seriously.
no, that was also the same trip that like, um, there was a grizzly bear in a meadow off the side of the road, and a ton of people had pulled over to see it, which is fine. Like, they pulled over to the side of the road to watch the grizzly bear. But then there are some people out of the car, out of their vehicles. I'm like, y'all, that's a grizzly bear. Like,
What if they run like 45 miles an hour sprints or something like that? Yeah, you're not going to
yeah,
outrun that guy.
no. I don't care if you're 10 feet away from the car and he's 20 feet away from you. You're not getting back to your car.
And if you do, he can tear your car apart.
Yeah.
Though I found out, did you know that grizzlies and polar bears can actually interbreed?
Really?
Yeah, they're
did not know that.
they're called growlers. And it doesn't happen often. Their territories only very briefly intersect in very few places. But we know
Yeah.
particularly of one mama bear who had at least two litters. And I think it might have been more than that. No, it was 4 different litters with 2 different fathers. So as the video I was watching said, we know she had a type. Also, sorry if you hear some like
that.
weird crackling noises in the background. Jenna has discovered a paper bag.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay, I would really like a zombie to spawn there. That'd be great, actually.
Why do these trees keep spawning and catching me in the leaves? I don't understand.
They love you. They sense your tree loving dryadness and they want to make you one of their own.
I know I love nature, but come on. We had a when we lived up north, we had a black bear in the neighbor's tree one time.
Oof.
Like my dog just started going nuts outside, like not in a way that she's ever really like she'll bark at the wildlife and stuff, but I've never heard her like do that, like this like growling, barking, like super protective thing.
Yeah.
And Weather Mage went outside to look what she was barking at. And he came in and he's like, there's a black bear in the neighbor's tree. I'm like, excuse me, what? And yeah, so they was just casually hanging out. And he hung out in the area. Like the Department of Conservation like put out a notice like, don't leave your trash bins out overnight and all this stuff, trying to encourage him to move on. And they eventually had to tranquilize it and move it because it wasn't leaving. And this was a like big neighborhood area. So I was like, oh, cool.
Sky, did you have fun at the con? Cons are fun.
Cons are fun.
Can I maybe get... I wonder if I could get a zombie to follow me over here. That would actually be really helpful. I don't want skeletons, which is all I'm getting at the moment. Y'all go away. Oh, there's a zombie. Hey, you. Can you see me? Oh, there's two of them. I bet I can get one of them. Oh, come on. Just a little further. There we go. All right. Come track to me. You did have fun? That's great. Oh gosh, when was the last time I even went to something approaching a con? I mean, there was the convention that I went to a little while ago, but quick reminder, please do not sleep. I have a zombie on my tail, and I'm gonna try and lead him through, so you might also want to not come back through the main area for a little bit.
Okay, I'll just stay back here.
Oh wait, we've got two. We've got Plish and Plishy. There's two of them. Sky is on a watch streak of 15.
Nice.
I will admit the two Plish it makes me think the splish splash. I was taking a bath long about a Saturday night. Scrub a dub, I was rubbing in the tub, thinking everything was alright. That's such a goofy, fun song.
I don't think I've actually ever learned the entire thing.
Oh. I unmuted instead of muting. Dang it. Sorry.
You're fine.
Alright, come on. Come on, buddy. Follow me. Keep coming. Just watch there be a creeper over here now. Oh, good. Good. Alright, let's just put that there. Hopefully he will actually... Oh gosh.
Did you make me okay?
Sky just played a creeper noise. Literally right after I said, just watch there be a creeper over here now. Oh my good heavens.
Perfect timing, Sky. There you go.
And I'm just going to, we got a redeem hydrate, so I'm just going to take a nice soothing drink of water. A couple of them. Which I clearly needed. My goodness. Y'all.
Well done, Sky.
You got me good on that one. Every once in a while, I will see them first before they actually come through, and I have a little bit of warning. That one I did not see. I was so distracted by the zombie. Ooh, sun's coming up. I need to get this guy covered soon.
Right.
Hopefully without getting bit too many times. Ah, bit me. Oh yes, I need to show Sky the perfect circle.
Yes.
You're in a boat,
Yes.
but let me name
I wonder
tag you
if
real
that
quick.
dude is gonna come back with the goat
Or if we
before the
missed
end
him,
of stream.
there is a non-zero chance we missed him. Behold, the perfect circle. It's it's a little harder to see now that there's a building there, which is definitely, this is entirely how I meant to do this. Oh gosh.
Hopefully, if we didn't miss him, he just hasn't come back, because it would be really funny. Imagine if he spawned in at the beginning of next week's stream.
I just
with
had a
Lee.
goat.
It's just how to go.
That would be quite funny.
what?
You know, it'd be even funnier would be
I have
if
phantoms.
you need to sleep more.
What? Other people usually do it. Also, it's weird that I just now got them when I've been working outside. Like, I was working outside the entire night over here.
Yeah, I've slept away most of the
But
nights.
they did.
What would be really
That's
funny
weird.
is if we start next stream, he shows up with the goat and it immediately punts Lee into the void.
That would be most excellent.
Most excellent. Okay.
There's a very, very low chance of that actually happening, but it would be hilarious if it did.
I gotta figure out a way to get this guy in there. All this detritus in my inventory. Go away. I mean, I could enlist Scrib's help, possibly.
For what?
How do you feel about being zombie bait?
That could be zombie bait.
You would be totally and completely safe.
Uh-huh.
No,
Yes.
seriously. I would put you in the same place that I put the villagers. I would just need you to stand in there so that hopefully he would walk into this, and then I could sneak up behind him and place a block to keep him in.
Okay. You could do that.
Sounds like a future red problem. I have 4 minutes. I can do this. Can you come out to the perfect circle?
Sure.
That's what this area is now called. This is the perfect circle, and I am not changing it at all. I'm not going to fix it. This is just known as the perfect circle now.
Excellent. Hey, guess what?
What?
I have another blue egg.
You do. If you got a chicken there, I was going to laugh so hard. You did get a chicken in there.
I did get a chicken there.
All right, well, go in there with the chicken.
That's hilarious.
All right. Let's see. How do I best do this? Maybe if I do this and hide, he will... Because I want him to focus on you. Oh, you know what, actually? I should probably cover... I'm going to box him in so that he can't wander out into the sun.
Oh, that's probably a good idea, yeah.
I need more blocks. Sorry, hang on.
You're fine. Out of my...
Red says, I just need to stand over here and nothing will happen. And Scribs is like, Scribs knows. Scribs knows.
Yes.
Scribs also knows where the bodies are buried, so like I don't antagonize her too much.
So you are a little intimidated by me.
There's intimidated and then there's just, wisely cautious.
Probably a good idea when you're friends with the Fae to be.
Yes, when I'm friends with the Fae. Alright, let's just block this off entirely so that Mr. Stupid can't get out and cause problems for himself or me. And then in theory, I should be able to stand here and he won't be able to see me and I can block him in. So, gonna shoot the boat.
Hi, buddy. He's in here.
Perfect. Thank you, Scripps. That was fantastic. You did wonderfully. There's also a chicken out here. But I will forgive the chicken. Thank you very,
It's
very
funny.
much.
I did not. I just threw the egg, thinking, oh, it'd be really funny if I got a chicken.
You won, what is it? There's a game. Egg gambling?
I don't know.
Something like that. You can just gamble with, oh, don't break that one, stupid. I almost just let him out. That would not have.
That would have been good.
I would
Yeah.
have been very sad. And Welder doubted me. That is actually possibly the easiest I have ever moved a zombie, so thank you very much, Scribs.
You're welcome. Just need a little bit of teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
And you were gonna say that, and I regretted it as soon as I said it. Oh, I hear fireworks. Where is them? Where is them? Wow. Okay, I need to be done for the night, I think. Okay, they're not there. Oh, of course, he's on the roof. And the goat's on the roof, too. Red. Oh, that's right. You jumped to go up. That's right. Hi, buddy. In the boat. In the boat, sir. There we go. Yes, I would like the advancement, please. I think we should put him in Lee's room. I think it's, yeah. Yeah. It didn't like that. We gotta go. Oh, yeah. That's okay. I realized, like, halfway through the stream that I was, my desktop audio and my mic were all muted in OBS. So, you know, this is what happened. Yeah. All right. Sounds good. He will make Lee happy. Right. Okay.
I muted myself. Hi. Okay. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. It has been fantastic. We were actually fairly productive. We got the iron farm in there. I will get the villagers in before next stream, and we shall have iron, and it shall be wonderful. Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out. Until I see you again, have a fantastic rest of your weekend, rest of your awake cycle, and stay safe. We will see you later. Bye.